A lot party quick tip. As you can see by my hat behind me here, go Chiefs. Sorry for anybody who's a Ravens fan or hates the Chiefs, but it is that weekend, and so it's a Red Friday here in Kansas City. I had to have something representing them today at the office. But with that, we're heading into NADA, and us here at Lot Pop. Now, we've been around for 10 years, and if you watch some of my videos, you'll get this, but I wanted to explain, um, you know, um, some concepts in lead management and then what we're actually doing in NADA and why. And here's what I mean by that. We've been around for 10 years helping dealers with their used car operations. We increase gross profit and volume, and we're an extension of your inventory management tool. We're not here to replace them. We help dealerships mostly over the last 10 years helping them with inventory management. We also help them with lead management because obviously to sell used cars, we got to have leads on them. And so this NADA, we're actually going to have the up bus at NADA. So that's like, well, what does that have to do with used car management? What's this up bus thing and the concept behind it? So I'm going to give you that concept, but it's going to give you some insight on how you want to look at your leads differently and why you need to look at them differently. And again, if you've heard some of my videos and tips, you've heard this before, but I'm going to reiterate the up bus. Okay. And now that's a term, if y'all haven't heard, a little bit differently, maybe, new salespeople on the showroom that are selling cars that work at BDC never heard of the up bus. Well, here's what that is. I started in 1997, and back then, prior to the internet or as the internet just started out, most salespeople would stand out on the point in the area of the lot where we could see most of the activity. People pulling in, people coming in to drive around to look at inventory, go out on the point, stand on the point looking for customers. But we also had to be inside answering the phones and things like that. So sometimes you're just standing outside, people are joking and smoking and everything, and the manager to come up, guys, what are you guys doing? What are you out here? Just you waiting for ups? You think some up bus is just going to come up and some 20 people are going to get off the bus wanting to buy cars, get on the phone, go do this, stir some traffic up other than just standing here at the point. So the up bus has been a term that's been in the industry for a long time. And it's basically a reference. There's also the be back bus, customers are going to be back. Okay, well, give them a ticket of the be back bus and let's see if they get on it. Right. And so these references of the up bus and the be back bus has been in the industry for a long time. Now, again, the up bus being you just standing out there waiting for a big old bus of ups to pop into your lap so you can sell a bunch of cars today, and that just doesn't exist. This unicorn. And so but what we realize as we're integrating inventory and lead management together, one of the biggest stats that I put out there is over 60%, a lot of times, and some as high as 80%. I've seen some low at 40%, but on average, over 60% of your current active leads are on cars that are sold. Okay. Somebody not that they submit a lead on a sold car, is they submit a lead on a truck. A week later, that truck leaves and sells to somebody else. And now you got an active lead on a sold vehicle. And more times than not, if we got a 20, 30, 40, 5-day-old lead on a car that's sold and we haven't got a hold of them, we will move them to lost. Which then I would ask you, would you do that on your showroom floor? Customer walks in the door and says, here, I'm on that black 18 F-150, that Lariat. And you go, man, bad news. We just sold it last night, and turn around and walk away. No, we would stop and slow that customer down and say, yeah, that I believe that car might have sold, but are you only interested in that truck? I know it's priced around 30 grand. You open other large pickup trucks around 30 grand that could show you if that car's no longer here. And we try to slow them down and we go, hey, that F-150 sold, but I got this Silverado. If you don't mind a Silverado, it's actually got lower miles. It's got leather instead of cloth. Let me show it to you. It's about the same price. And we switch them, right? And a high percentage of customers that come in the door or submit an inquiry buy a different car anyways than what they initially inquired about. And so if we don't do that on the showroom floor, if we just don't broom the customer, move them to the lot, it's sold, get out of here. You're not here. You can't buy nothing, right? We don't do that. But yet we do it time and time again on our virtual lot with our internet leads. So our reference to the up bus is, you really literally have the up bus sitting in your database already. Look at your last 60 to 90 days of leads. If you got 100 leads, in my math, 60% can't buy what they want. That only leaves 40 people, 40% of your leads you can call and email and actually sell the car they inquired about, if that ends up working out. So what are you doing about this other 60%? And the other thing I would tell you is half your inventory doesn't have the leads at all. Half. So, or, another 70% might have a small amount of leads. Or let me go back. Yeah, 70% might have a small amount of one lead, 40-day-old, one lead, and you can't get a hold of them. So do I drop the price to get more leads? Well, no. You may have 2, 3, 5, 10 active leads on sold vehicles that were similar to this vehicle. You literally have the up bus at your dealership every day at the resources if you know how to sift through your leads. This is why you got to look at your leads differently. Don't broom them and move them to lost. Brooming is a reference on the floor, right? Don't broom that customer because you don't think they can buy anymore because the car they came in is gone. Put them on something else. They have to. This isn't new cars. This is used cars, okay? New cars, you say, you know what? It's sold. I guess I'll just order one and wait a couple months and get it the way I want. They can't do that on used cars. They're going to have to buy a different color, different equipment, different trim, different make, different model. Something has to be different, and so might as well be from you if you have other similar vehicles. So again, 60 to 70% of your active leads are on cars that are sold, and half your inventory don't have leads. So what do? Do we drop price, or do we reach out to those customers that are similar? And that up bus is literally on your lot every day if you know how to look at your leads differently. Hence why a used car company that helps dealerships with used car inventory management has the up bus at their booth at NADA, because we don't just look at your inventory, we look at the combination of inventory and leads and put this lot walk together to be able to show you, hey guys, don't give up yet. You have one lead you haven't called, or you have one lead that you're not getting a hold of. Great. Well, you got 8 other customers you can call to see if you can switch them from the F-150 to the Silverado. See if they get off that 19 Silverado and go to an 18 Silverado with less miles. See if they can go from that 2020 Ram to this 19 Silverado that has more equipment or less miles, right? So maximize every opportunity. You already spent the money, whatever it is, 20, 30, 40 bucks a lead, $250 a sale. You know their name, contact information, segment, price point that they're looking at. No better resource than start tapping into those customers. And the up bus is literally at your dealership every day if you know how to do it. We do that. We can spoon feed that to you. So if you want to see how we can help you out, you can go to lotwalk.com. You can go to lotpop.com. Don't matter. Lotwalk's our product. Lotpop's the company. So if you're coming to NADA, look for either one. Put LotPop into the map. Come find us. Come check out our booth. Come check out the up bus. Get a picture with it. We redone the inside. We can do an exclusive demo set aside. We'll go inside the up bus, do a demo, get a picture with it. Hashtag the up bus, NADA 2024. Be excited to see it. Looking forward to next week. And if you want a demo between now and then, just go to LotPop, request some more information. I hope this was helpful. Again, a little bit of a pitch, but an idea of why we're pushing this and an idea of how you can manage your leads a little differently. Thank you for your time. Go Chiefs.